Welcome to the stream. We're playing some random lobbies here in online global play Switch Sports Golf. We're just going to jump right into it. We'll just go over to golf mode, search for some players, and let's get started. Sometimes it takes a little while to fill up these lobbies. Sometimes it happens very quickly. Okay, oh, we got Charlie. I feel like I play Charlie all the time. I don't know them, though, so I think they only play global mode. It'd be fun if they were to eventually find like the Switch Discord and play in there. Or maybe they are. I just don't know. But I know that I've played Charlie with that thing quite a bit. Let's get all of my systems up and running here. Looks like we're good. What's up, Connor? Welcome in. Nobody seems to want to play Switch Sports Golf at noon Central on a Monday, except for Charlie. Charlie's always on here. Can we get anybody else? We got McJeezy with a very interesting looking knee. How do you even do that? All right, we got Grandpa Mark. We got someone below. Okay, it's Avery. Wait, is that? What's up, Hunter? Welcome in. Good morning, Shaquille Oatmeal. Welcome in, Nader, as well. I'm not sure if I saw your first message, Nader. Do we have bots here? I can't tell. When they have... I thought that was the Hunter. I don't know if Hunter has TikTok. Welcome in, Connor.
Let's go.
We got two Connors across different platforms. There's someone named Hunter from Taiwan in this game who is crazy good. Okay, we got Charlie. We got a couple other S-ranked players. Papa. I don't think anyone's bots. Sometimes when there's like just a first name and like a one-letter or a one-word description up top, it's kind of random, but none of them seem to stick out as bots. We'll see, though. Hopefully these are all... I like playing against the real people. Ooh, no wind. Back left pin on this hole 7. Let's hit a good shot out there. What's up, Lardy94? Welcome in. I'm in S3 rank, so I'm going to try to get to Infinite rank someday, next year, hopefully. S3 is pretty solid. Infinite's tough. But I trust that you'll get there. All right. Let's hit a good-looking shot up there. I think that's a good-looking shot. Let's see. That's going to take pretty good-looking landing. Let's see if that... Oh, it's going to be a little short. Just barely short. Need it to be just another couple of pixels of power. What's up, Car? We got a lot of the ranked Switch Sports Golf crew in here today. Once again, good to see. We'll see if we get some people in these lobbies eventually. I kind of just hop on and play just for the purpose of, you know, streaming and keeping it moving at a good pace, but if you want to join, you are more than welcome. I don't think there's a whole lot of latency on my stream. I can't really tell, though. This is also going to be my only stream of the week, because I'll be leaving early tomorrow morning, so this is my only online play here. So we'll be back next week with some... I guess they're now regularly scheduled. I'm trying to stream every day at about this time during the weekdays. Seems to be a pretty good schedule. It's been fun to be on here. Hello, big lad Alex and Emmanuel. Welcome in. I feel like I rarely see zero wind holes on global. That is, yeah, and that one feels. Oh, I've been in the back of my head trying to get to that 70-point game, and that one feels like it should have been a make. Nader, the reason I use the spoon is because there's a pretty consistent strategy of bouncing it off that short rough and rolling it up. The spoon works really well for that. George is an E++. Ooh, what do we... tough little pin here. Let's aim it to... Start it there. Move it to like there. I'll actually use the 7 and try to bounce it up that way. Just like a touch of power off the 7. Right about there. Nearly full. Now hopefully that takes a good first big bounce. And almost ends up in the cup. Okay. Pretty close call there. Not a bad leave. I mean, it could be better. It's not the easiest putt from there. But hopefully I can just, you know, pull it off. Move on. Just a little over a dot is what it needs to be. We'll send it up there. Sink it for the birdie. Game night's here as well. We got the whole crew. I have a feeling we're going to have some people in these lobbies. Car's asking if I want rank. I don't know. I don't know. I like having this... you know, I'll take rank, obviously, but, like, you don't have to give me rank. You should try to beat me. I even got my coffee this time around for between games, or for between holes. I tend to play pretty fast. I'm gonna try not to spill on myself. Do I read the YT chat? I do. I have all of them up. When you play pretty fast, you got time to chat and have sips of coffee between. Do I play golf IRL? I should have a little banner up that or something like that. I do, but not very often. Used to be pretty good. Don't play much anymore. I love watching you. Hello, Cinderella. Thank you. I am live everywhere right now. Hey, I'm reading every chat. I see you over there. Bunch of hooligans over on YouTube, says P. Naggles. Let's go 3 iron here. Not 7, 3. That's what we want to do. Just hit it with like that much power. Let's try it. You never know. That's a good looking shot. That should smack the pin right in the middle. Just a little too perfect on that one. Thoughts on Drake May? Asks, I love Drake May. I grew up a Patriots fan. I live in Chicago now, so my alliance is not as strong as it was as a child. Don't follow professional sports as much anymore, but Drake May is pretty darn good. I like the way that he's looking. I've seen a couple of games this year. Please show how you do backspin. I do have like a tutorial video on the longer form video app that I like back up and actually show exactly what I do in detail. So if you're very curious, it's over there. It's tough for me to do live because I just have like the face cam. Like I am swinging the club, but I just like stop it at my hip and then, you know, don't follow all the way through to get the spin. Bears fan? I'm not a Bears fan. I just don't really pay a whole lot of attention anymore. Although the Bears, a lot of my friends here are Bears fans and they're pretty funny year to year. The fact that they have a good record this year is ridiculous. Shotgun restarts Friday. It does. It's my teammate, Terrence Noble, asking when our team play starts again. So I can't play this week, unfortunately. I will be away. That's the reason I'm not streaming for the rest of this week either. But the Pro League will continue. My team will go on without me. Hopefully put up some pretty good scores, and I'll be back next week to try to put up some good scores of my own. But it does restart Friday. The weekly schedule is pretty set. I wish you could choose any wind, be able to play every hole with 0 wind offline. It would be fun to have like the 0 wind record, although like the front, it would make the set seed record doable. Like the 43 under, if you could like pick your own wind, that would be pretty fun, but alas, the game does not allow for that. All right, let's hit about that much power on this shot. It's going to move a good ways left. So let's keep that in mind. Oh, pump fake by accident. I feel like I've been doing that more frequently. Oh, it seems like it may be a touch short, and it will be. It's not too bad, though. It kind of glides back. It rolls back a decent ways, but for 22 miles an hour, I'll take that. My strategy? Try to make the eagle on this one. Just try to put it close. You can go for that little shortcut island that I did. No problem. And then it's just a matter of trying to put it on the green and make the putt. 16 feet is what we'll have for this. Oh, and I'll miss it. Oh, I missed it on the low side. That's trouble. Oh, I let Charlie back in it. Has he made the eagle? Oh, that one didn't look like it was going to break that much, and it broke much, to say the least. Oh, I got to make that one. I wish the sports wind was the same on Wii Sports Resort. Only have Wii, and 4-mile-an-hour wind is like a hurricane. Is it really? I'm gonna get a Wii soon to figure out the comparison, because people talk about it and ask about it so frequently, and I just have no concept. I mean, I played it like a very long time ago, but I don't have any concept of it myself. Have a good stream, Aiden. Back to work I go. Have fun at work, Terrence. I'm off my game right there. Missed a putt. Did Charlie make it? I feel like I lose to Charlie more than anybody. Oh, McJeezy made it. So now I'm down 1 to McJeezy. Heading into the final here. Yes, it is. Can't get minus 20 still. I got minus 20 on Switch Sports in much less attempts. Oh, wow. Is, like, what's the, like, I know that there's, like, the record score. Like, someone has modded it to get the 43 under, but, like, what's the random seed record on Wii Sports Resort? I actually don't know. I'm playing against other online players, so these people are playing for real with me. Okay, tougher looking hole 2 to end it, but it's makeable. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? About there? Do I want to go slightly more? We'll call that good. We'll try to roll it up that way. Ooh, that feels like it may be slightly short. We'll have to see. Take a good bounce. That's not a good bounce. It's not going to be short. Or it will be short. Or not short. I don't know. But it's a tough make, but an easy birdie. It's one of those situations, and I'm going to lose this game because of that. Oh, I can't believe I missed that putt on 12. I had this one in the bag. Made the birdie. There's a nice birdie from McJeezy. And that'll be game 1 loss, and I will for sure lose my Infinite 4 rank. Minus 30 by Alnick is the record, or 31. 31 and 30 seems to be the consensus. A lot of 30s. More people saying 30. That's still wild, though. Ah, the classic 51 to 50 loss on this game. This game mode where it's not stroke play. We made the same score, but because of the difference between an eagle and a birdie, it's 1 extra point than a birdie over a par. And we had the same score, and I feel like I always lose 51 to 50 when I lose. Just made 5 birdies. Should have made a birdie on 12. Good game to McJeezy. Way to make that eagle on 12. Through some tougher wind. And I lose my Infinite 4 rank. We're back down to Infinite 3. Let's see if we can grind for that back. It's always tough to gain rank in the Infinites. You gotta win a whole bunch of games. However, it wasn't a ton of rank lost. I played a bit of Wii Sports Resort during COVID, but went back to it a month or so ago to give it a whirl, and it was a wildly crazy adjustment after so much Switch Golf. Is Switch Golf really that much, like, lighter in terms of how much the ball moves? I actually, like, people have said, you know, that the Switch Sports is easier, like, it's more precise, and that Wii Sports Resort, the ball goes for, or, like, rolls further and stuff like that. But I never knew that the wind actually had that much of an effect. This is the first I'm hearing of that, so good to know heading into it. I'm hoping to have oh, we got so many people here that we know. Kind Lily is in the Discord. Beef Boss is in the Discord. Is anyone else here? I actually forgot to take a look. Everyone's trying to snipe me now. Nader's trying to snipe me. It is tough to snipe though, and a lot of people are trying. It throws off the servers, and a lot of times it like seems to crash the servers. Like when Sensei is on playing global and there's like 20 or 30 people trying at once. Like a lot of times it just, sends you back to the lobby, like connection failed. Or we got Kind Lily at Infinite Zero. Kind Lily, shout out, just got a 70-pointer. Joined the exclusive 70-point club not too long ago. Congratulations on that. I saw the screenshot of that score. We got Infinite 14, Beef Boss here, always a tough guy to beat. He's one of the top players in the ranked league. Is Game Night here? I forgot to see who was underneath my name. Ooh. And we have a tough looking start here. Where do we want to aim this? We'll call it about there. We'll hit it with a good amount of extra power. Let's see.
Nice shot.
I think that's decent looking. It's going to take a decent looking bounce, a decent looking rollback, and that'll be a fine look at the birdie. So it's not really much of an ace chance with that wind. But I left myself a good look at the birdie. We'll send it up there. We'll sink it.
Nice
The wind is also every hole. Oh, every hole is 0 to 22. I do kind of like that about this Switch game. Like there are certain holes that are more doable and like more precise, and other ones that are just more chaotic. Like it's a good mix the way that they have it on the Switch. More of an adjustment in terms of power and swing. The ball does carry more though, and backspin is tougher. Oh, really? See, these are things that I didn't know coming in. It is definitely tougher. Silver, it is also unpredictable. Oh, like the wind and the bounces and stuff. I should run a private match for the last stream before break. Like just throw a code up and just let everybody in. Maybe for the very last game. I'll do that. Just a little surprise at the end. You know what? We'll play a couple games on here. This is game number 2. Maybe I'll play like 4 games and then I'll throw up one like random 9 code after 4 games. Because I haven't done that. I've been considering that idea. I'll just throw up a code at the end. And it's going to be first come, first serve. Hope nobody's fighting over getting it. Hopefully there's not 7+ people. Or hopefully there's not 8+ people trying to get in at the same time. Where MH at? I don't know. He plays later. He works during the day. He plays later at night, but he definitely plays later at night. All right. We have another chance here at hole 12. If we can pick up the albatross, my own chance at 70 is back in the cards. We have to aim this to like there-ish, I think. Somewhere around there is the proper aim. Let's just hit a good shot at this one. Okay, I think that's decent. That looks... Oh, ooh, that looks promising. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on! Oh, man. Oh, some days those seem to fall. Some days they seem to do that. That was kind of a guess. Can't be mad about missing that. That was just, you know, put out to wherever in that left fairway. Just barely missed it. All right. How many eagles are we going to see from the group here? I got to get this Christmas fit. Chris Max. If my name was Max, I would for sure be doing that. Good move. There I am. Hello, DeChambeau. Come to ranked. I always, well, not always, but my stream schedule is global Mondays. So that's what we're doing here. I'm going to throw up one, it's not going to be ranked, it's going to be just whoever joins, but we're going to throw up one lobby at the end if you'd be interested in joining. It's kind of just like a free-for-all for, I put out the code and then people go for it. I'm not allowed at ranked? Oh, Game Night says I'm not allowed. Just played against you. I was the burger guy. Oh, very nice. Thanks for coming over here. It's so funny when people kind of recognize the name and then I'm on stream because I just play randomly sometimes, but it's funny when it happens on stream. Well, good game. I ended up losing at the very end to McJeezy. Oh yeah, so the game that'll play at the end here is not for Elo, just for funsies on stream because people want to play. All right, nearly made the Albatross. That would have put us at 28 points through 2, which would have felt pretty darn good. We see some, not the easiest wind, but it's not a bad direction here on this hole number 13. Let's see if we can just fly this by it, spin it back, and hopefully we don't clip the pin on the way by. Ooh, okay, it's going to land a little bit short. I'm not going to clip the pin, which is good. It's going to actually roll back and barely miss. Once it goes on the left side of the pin, though, it doesn't really have much of a chance. There's a great looking shot. That's going to... Oh, wow. You know, this is a really tough wind direction because it pushes the ball. If we look at the terrain map, like, it pushes it just left enough on the approach that when it comes back to the right, there just isn't a whole lot of slope to work with. So it's a really tough ace for that reason. How real is the World Cup we're playing in? It's as real as it can get for this game. Like all the best players are in it. Like every like known really good player is playing for their country for the most part. I don't know if... Oh, there's a nice chip from Jeff. I did notice in the early going that Sensei was not signed up, but that might have just been a personal choice. He might not have had the time for it, but all the other really good players are in it. Are DeChambeau and Leo playing, or Game Night and Leo playing together? I think they are. I think I remember one of them saying that. All right. What time are you doing the random 9? This is my second game here. I think I'm going to play like 4 or so. So we'll call it in like a little over a half hour or so. And then we'll end the stream with that one random 9. Oh, you're playing in the World Cup with City and DeChambeau in the World Cup with the other very good Dutch player, Sedine 11. Okay, hole 15 is what we'll be playing next here. Got that weird back middle pin. Tougher wind pushing
Nice shot.
to the right. We'll just send that down there to wherever. Try to make it an up or a downwind second shot. Hopefully we'll meet each other in the World Cup. I feel like our pool got kind of doomed where the first place team has, you know, we now play the tougher USAD team. Like we had a qualifying match together, so this is like a rematch of that. They're very difficult to beat, AP and Cress, and then if we win that, we go on to play Ken and Hunter from Taiwan. And the loser of our pool, so England, who we ended up beating to win the pool, has to go play Duke and Ricardo, the #1 overall team from the United States. So the winner of our pool has to play #2 in the Worlds in the second round. The loser of our pool, of course, if they win the first game, the loser of our pool has to play the #1 overall team right away. So just a kind of ridiculous draw that we got in our pool, but that's the way it goes. We'll just try our best. What do you think of McRibber's team swapping to all have MC in the Discord server? I thought it was pretty funny. I think it's a funny move. I mean, all the guys, or all the people on that team are definitely the type of people to do that. So, you know, good for their team camaraderie to have that type of thing going. Yeah, so I gave a long-winded explanation, but the first place team in our pool just gets run into by Ken and Hunter, the #2 overall team from Taiwan. The second place team immediately gets Duke and Ricardo, the #1 overall team from the United States. Just got back to pro level the other day, playing a few hours. Ooh, nice. Back to the pro ranks of this game. Very nice. So you do random 9 in around a half hour. I'd say around then. I mean, in 2 more global games after this. What's up, Untethered Rage? I am back. I'm going to try to be on here more frequently, too. Going to try to get a more regular stream schedule going. Let's go Mixstrokers, says Silverly. That is their team name. The Mixstrokers. Haven't played it in a year. Oh, wow. I haven't ever had, like, a long break from this game, but I imagine it's very difficult to get back into. Like, even just, like, a week off this game for me feels like I've, like, never played before. Alright, let's see. We've got me, Beef Boss, and I think Kind Lily was Kind Lily's definitely in it. Was anybody else in the final here? Or is it just the Discord server in the final? Always funny when that happens. We'll have a tougher look at this back middle pin with 20-mile-an-hour crosswinds. I kind of just want to make the birdie and move on to the closest to pin against the Beef Boss. Kind Lily, I mean, if one of us makes this, that's going to be the game. If anybody makes this. Do I want to bump and run this or take just like the 9-iron and try to just spin it lightly? Let's take the 9, go for some light spin. Although, it's a little risky. Let's take the 7 and go for some light spin. Right about to there. Let's adjust it slightly less because it's going to fly a little lower. Let's try that out. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, wow, that was a real close approach by Beef Boss. So I'll have... You know, it ended up flying a little lower than I was expecting, which made that a little tough, but... We'll have a good look at the birdie. Just have to be careful here. Beef Boss has made it. And Kind Lily did not make the eagle. So I think it'll be just me and Beef Boss in this closest to pin here. I have a tough time outright beating Beef. He's very good. Although when you're making, you know, birdies and the holeouts are tougher, that's kind of the way it goes. Alright, so it'll be 54-54, the final in this game. Good game to Beef Boss and Kind Lily, 2 familiar names from the Discord server. What's up, Lex? Welcome in here. And that'll be me and Beef Boss playing this closest to pin. Oh, and it's kind of just a weird one. No wind from the right island of hole 18. So this is one that's probably going to launch, right? We may just have to... Do we have to aim straight at this? Or like a touch to the right? To club down to the spoon. Or to keep it with the driver. We'll keep it with the driver for the alignment. I'm going to go like a very, very slight adjustment to the right. We'll cancel that. We'll use the spoon. Bounce it up there. Let's see. Hopefully this makes it. Okay, it's going to end up hitting the rough first and maybe launching. It will launch. Oh, and I'll launch it right on by. You know, I think I just needed to aim right at that. The fact that it launched is quite unfortunate. It looked like Beef did not launch. He ended up right on the pin. But that's just a pretty brutal closest to pin. Good game to Beef. Way to handle that closest to pin. Not an easy one. He put it to 3 feet. And, you know, I thought I played the safer move going for the spoon, and it just didn't work very nicely. Zen is here. Welcome in. Reached top 10 in rank the other day. Ooh, very nice. Welcome to the top 10. You must have passed me. I'm like borderline. I haven't been playing ranked a whole lot recently. I spank Beef in ranked all... I mean, this is a 5-hole game, though. Global is just so much tougher. It's so much more chaotic. There's so much less time to make things happen. You have 5 holes to play, and if you fall back, you're done against, like, really good players. Surprised the full team agreed on Mixstrokers and got approved. You know, it makes sense. Rough is a guaranteed launch, even with the spoon. You know, I was hoping that the spoon would, you know, launch more lightly up there. I don't know. With no wind, it was a weird one. He went driver and must have just missed the rough. Probably. You know, if I went for the launch and kept it dead aim, it looked like I had the dead aim shot. So we'll keep that in mind for next time. I don't know if we'll ever see that Ooh, what did we get there? I don't know if we'll ever see that exact closest to pin with no wind again, but always trying to keep things in mind for next time. Oh, we got game night here. Let's go. We have anybody else? Oh, Leo too. All right. We got 2 people from the Discord server here at least, unless someone's hiding under some other names that I'm not familiar with. All right. Good luck, Aiden. Bad luck, game night, says Leo. Those 2 are always going at it in the chat.
Here we go.
The Discord is linked in my in most of my social medias. Definitely on the one that you're on. Oh, Inventago's going for it too? Lily and Inventago are trying to hop on here. All right. Well, we got Lily last time. I didn't know Inventago was going to try to join here. We got Leo at Infinite 6. We got Game Night at S6. We got a couple other S-rated players, 2 A-rated players. This will be a good competitive game here. Let's try to make this thing happen. If I get it cut, I'm playing two more games. I'm gonna hope to get back to Infinite 4. Of course, I'm talking with people who are playing against me in the chat, so that means that I'd have to beat them to get back there. So good luck to them. Let's play a good competitive match. NWN crossing my FYP again. Don't mind if I do. Welcome in. Ooh, okay, we ended up quite far to the right here. This is not a straight downwind shot. However, it's not too bad. You know, I may just aim this a touch left and let the wind push it back to the right a bit. We'll try that. We'll give it like that much power, maybe slightly less, maybe like around there. Let's see if that works. It's a little downhill. That should kick to the left a little. Oh, not enough. That rolled very straight for a shot that typically bounces to the right, or to the left, I should say. The green slopes to the left. Usually that's exactly where I want to hit, and it works fine. However, I'm using the wedge instead of the 9-iron. It's a different play. But that one seemed like it didn't bounce the proper way. Nice chip from Leo to save that birdie there. Looks like everyone's going to make the birdie. So that's a tougher hole one, but to make the hole out on. Not the hardest birdie, though. It looks like we see everybody birdie. It's one of those ones where the hole out's real tough. The birdie is pretty straightforward, so you just don't want to get yourself in trouble. Looks like everybody handled that one pretty well. Driver from 50 yards. Is that what you went for, Leo? That's a wild move, but if that worked, that would have been pretty funny. What's up, Obi-Wannabe Kenobi? Welcome in. Alright, from hole 1 to hole 3. Looks like we got some fun wind here. A nice direction for this wind. How strong is it? Let's see. 11 miles an hour. So this is like the perfect wind in like local mode or like private lobby mode. 11 miles an hour northeast is like the best you can see. Let's see if we could take advantage of it. Hit a good second shot. And try to put this one on the green. Is this Wii Golf? It's similar. It's Switch Sports Golf. Okay, so for this one, yeah, we're definitely going to go for that little fade. Under the trees. Needs more than that. Needs maybe slightly less than that. Let's see. Yeah, right around there looks pretty good. Oh, that's way too much. Or maybe not. Let's see. That looks kind of fine. It's going to fly a little too low. It's not going to make it all the way up. But that's going to be okay. It was too much fade for sure. It was an okay direction, but it just didn't fly high enough. Let's aim this one just like a touch out to the left. You know, we can actually zoom in quite a bit here. Let's hit that shot right about there. Looks pretty good. We'll hit it with the wedge, slightly less than 2 dots of power. See if we can roll it up there. Looks pretty good. Oh, and it'll lip around 180 degrees. Oh, that looks so good until it just wasn't. Oh, Ricardo's here. Just wanted to stop by and shout out that you're a legend for those World Cup graphics. Thank you. I hope that they're not hard to like replicate or repeat. I tried to make them like a pretty easily editable template. Did you have a tough lip there too, Leo? I had a feeling that might have been good. It just was slightly off. Did anyone make the eagle? No eagles, just birdies all around for this crew. We have 7 people tied in first place at 20 points. Do you perhaps know if there's a Sweden team in the Switch Sports Golf Tournament? I don't think so. I don't think there's a team from Sweden. However, there are, like, rest of world teams. So, like, people who don't have someone else from their country to play with are playing with just kind of other people from around. So there are, I think, like 6 teams that are, like, rest of world, which is... It's fun that we have that. Alright, let's try to hit a good shot here. Focus up on this kind of more doable hole 7. Gotta think about this one. Love the vids 8. Keep it up. Thank you. The template was golden. Alright. Good to hear. I envy your composure while playing this game. This game brings out a rage in me like no other. It is definitely a game that's capable of that. I really try my best to... I mean... I do think that, like, my natural state of, you know, I'm a pretty calm person in general, and I think that kind of works pretty well for this game, like, just in general, but it definitely can get frustrating. Oh, Leo has made it. Was that for the eagle? I'm going to guess it probably was. Mine's looking okay. I'll just miss it. Oh, Leo made the birdie. A chip in for the birdie. Leo's had a couple chips for the birdies now. I'm going to have... Oh, game night lipped it. I'm going to have a tougher little putt here. Weirdly slopey, and it doesn't quite look like it. So, let's be careful. Try to hit it up there with enough power. Okay, we'll sneak it in. Make the birdie. Leo says, I have skill issues, no eags for me. Well, you're hanging in there. You're making the chips when you need to. All right. I think we're still tied for first. Did anyone make the eagle? Would have been a tougher one. No eagles. 4 birdies. Game night. Leo. And Desiree Dezui. I tried my best. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll have to create one. A Team Sweden? You know, this World Cup is currently set, but the next World Cup, I mean, it's going to be a ways away, but it would be really cool and like to see what it's like in a couple years' time. I think they're... I don't know if they're every year, every 2 years, but I'm looking forward to Team Sweden in the next one. Okay, hopefully that makes it... Oh, it's going to land on the fringe and kick left and be just a near miss and go a little too far. Okay. We're going to have another tougher little putt. Let's see. Leo has made the birdie. Mine's going to move left, but not like a ton. We'll try this. Yeah, that'll be good. All right, perfect. Right in the middle. Kind of a tough one there, but ends up being not too much of an issue. This is a tough little pin, especially with tailwind that causes it to come in a little hotter. Why do you use drivers instead of irons for the par 3s? A lot of it is about the precision. It doesn't move as much in the wind. It moves a little more predictably. And it also weirdly rolls across the green easier, like Aiden just said. For some reason, the irons take big bounces, and the spoon and driver tend to kind of just like bounce lower, and when they bounce low, they stop a lot quicker. So it's weirdly more precise to use the longer clubs. Which version do you think is harder, this or Wii Sports Resort? I was talking about this earlier, that I'm going to get a Wii soon so I can like find out. Because it's one of the top questions on here, and a lot of people have their thoughts on it, but I just don't know because I don't have a Wii or Wii Sports Resort. Oh wow, we'll have another Discord server final here. This is 2 in a row of the 3 people in the Discord server making the final. It was Beef, Lily, and me last time around. This time it's Game Night, Leo, and me. Game Night made a good putt there. Leo made a good birdie. And now we get to deal with this very fun hole 17. Love 17 to decide a game. That's the best hole to see. Definitely the best decider of skill. And 33-mile-an-hour winds for good measure. Why not? Why not, I say. Let's just send a very technical, very well thought out shot up there to wherever it goes. Oh, is that going to be... Ooh, just on the left side. It's going to roll all the way off the back of the green. Hole 17, man. This game and the fact that it can come down to hole 17 is just ridiculous. Game Night's on the green nicely. And Leo. Okay, wait a minute. Leo's up there. Where's Game Night? I have a tough putt from back here, that's for sure. Let's see. That looks like it's pretty good if it smacks the pin. Oh, it just makes it. It looked like it was going to pop out, but it just hits the pin light enough to stay in. I'll make the birdie. Oh, Game Night's all the way back there. He has another long putt. That one's going to make it. Very nice to Game Night from, yeah, miles away, like Leo said in the chat. A 3-way tie for first place. It's going to be another closest to pin to decide this third game of the stream. I had a tough fringe putt. It's always tough to get the power right on the fringe putt. I hit it a little too hard, but it ends up falling. Game Night made a very nice one from on the green. Leo got a nice tee shot to put it to pretty much tap-in range with that flat area of the green. So it's going to be 50 points all around. A tough seed. Holeouts were not going to be likely, but birdies were hard fought. We made all of them. We'll move on to this closest to pin to see who takes this one. And we're going to have a weird looking shot here from an unusual part of this hole 12 fairway and some stronger looking wind. Whew, 33 miles an hour, uphill, not a super slopey part of the green. You know what, let's just try this. Or do we want to club up and try to glide it up there this way? Maybe I'll do this. We'll glide it up there. What would this be, like a little under 2 dots of power for a little glide shot? Let's try that. Oh, Leo's going to roll it up there. Oh, that was a fun strategy. It looks like it's a little too uphill for it to make it all the way there, though. That was, I mean, that's how you get the good line through the tougher wind. Okay, mine's looking decent, but not great. Okay, that's fun. Oh, Game Night lips it out. That could have been the make, but it looks like... Oh, Leo didn't launch. He was expecting the launch. The fact that he went for driver there is pretty... You know, I respect that 100% to go for the driver on a closest to pin. Ooh, I'll barely take the win over Game Night by a foot. 10.5 feet to 11.5 feet. Global is for the funds. It is. Let's see where that puts the... Oh, that'll put me almost definitely in Infinite 4. Alright, we're back at Infinite 4. And a good ways in. That is my all-time high rank, that little bit into Infinite 4. I was like a pixel into it when I started, immediately lost it this stream, and now we've gotten it back. The highest rank possible in the game is Infinite 49, which is impossible to reach in like regular gameplay. But we'll level back up there. I think the highest that anybody's reached without using like the cloud save backup is like Infinite 9 or 10, I want to say. And like getting to the range of like 5 through 10 is like reserved for the greatest players. It's really, really hard to level up in the Infinite ranks. So I wouldn't say I'm there yet at Infinite 4, but Hopefully we can get there. I feel like Infinite 6 is, without like the cloud save thing, is where you kind of get to the, like, all-time players level. Alright, we'll play one more before we head into that free-for-all random 9. Oh, I forgot. My full coffee over here. I forgot to have this. Oh, we got more. Hang on. We got a couple more people from the Discord here. Dadzilla might be. I recognize the name. Hawk is. Leo's back. Good luck, everybody. It's not Michael, but there is another Hawk who I've played with a decent amount in the server. Oh, Nader's playing game night. All right.
Let's go.
And they're not in my server or in my lobby. Who has the highest rank? I think Ricardo maybe peaked up there. But then there was someone named Can who I never over, like, he was like early in the like 2023, 2024 like Switch Sports Discord server. And I think he peaked at like 9. Like, he was definitively the best or one of the best at the time, and then seemingly kind of just disappeared. So, I don't exactly know what happened. We never overlapped in the server, and we were definitely, you know, he was gone for like a year and a half or so by the time I got there, but apparently there was someone who was really good who has kind of just disappeared from the game. Tough pin on hole 8 here. Let's see if we can hit this with enough power to put it close. That looks pretty good. Like, 3.8 is usually the safe spot to be here. That should end up kind of zipping back down that hill. Moving. It's not a make. Oh, there's a great putt from Leo. It's not going to be a make when you hit it that far. It doesn't really have the time to move back to the right. And it kind of actually, off that hill, comes back down to the left. But it keeps it pin high when you go that far. So it's not bad. Let's just tap this scary little side hiller up there. Alright, we'll make it inside the left edge.
Nice birdie.
Is that Hawk putting for a birdie? Yo-Yo and Nick are actually both Infinite 7 peaks. Okay. So Yo-Yo Nice, a very, very good French player, tournament winner, is Infinite 7 peak. Torchic Nick, I'm going to assume that is also Infinite 7. Rick, oh, this is Rick, peaked at 6. Okay. And then the Infinite 9 bot run. How did that work? I'm actually not familiar with the Infinite 9 bot run. So actually, I guess I'm not far off. How do you make your templates? They look very professional. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I missed a couple chats here. I actually made them from, like, scratch. Like, they're just, like, rectangles and, like, text that I've animated with my software that I use. So I'm glad they came out well. But I've been doing, like, video editing for a good, like, 10 years. Just, like, various stuff online, different social media. So it's something I really enjoy. And, like, part of the fun of making content for this is, like, the ability to, like, kind of produce my own sports graphics and stuff like that, which I've always had an interest in, but now I get to actually kind of do it for my own game. So it's kind of the DIY version of it all, but I have a lot of fun with it. So that's why I try to make them look nice. It's just because that's like a secondary interest of mine.
Nice shot.
Didn't know people take this so seriously. I mean, there is a community that takes this. I mean, it's a very fun game. It's a very, you know, competitive and also satisfying game to play. It's extremely addicting once you get into it. But it is a pretty dedicated community of players here. I was at this house back in Texas where my internet provider was T-Mobile, and I couldn't matchmake with anybody with online or global. Oh, but you could play online with just bots? Oh, okay. So S9 bots, and you could just beat them for rank? That's actually kind of funny. Is that how Like someone else, like Can or something in the past had reached Infinite 9, right? Like, I'm just curious about what the all-time record is considered to be. Ooh, Jakey made it from up there? Or was that for an eagle? Eagle, wow. Okay, we're in a bit of trouble if I don't make this here. Very nice shot to Jakey, who I don't think we know. Okay, I'm not going to make it. I'm going to miss it just on the right side. That's going to be... that's a tough eagle on that pin with this wind. Brave Air's here, all right. Oh, I didn't know there was a way you could just get bots in this game. That's pretty funny. You just have to have, like, a bad connection. Aiden's live streaming and video making is carrying on, surpassing the Sensei... Oh, really? I don't know. Sensei... I mean, I don't think I could ever make a personal comment about, you know, comparisons with Sensei and surpass... Like, he's the reason why I ended up getting competitive in this game. So I could never say anything about that. But I appreciate that they seem to be, you know, enjoyable to watch and hopefully well made. Hopefully people appreciate the effort that's put into them. Did you make... Yes, I am the girlfriend updates, guys. That's my other thing. That's what the NWN is in my name. I still do that, like, not as frequently. In the past 2 years, I would do it, like, every single day, and that was kind of my thing. But I've been doing this a little bit more now. Brutal wins this round. Oh, so Jakey had been a little behind. So he made a nice eagle, but it's to catch up to 19, so one shot back. So did he have a double bogey on the first hole and then a bogey for 5 points and then an eagle for 14 to put him one shot back? I don't know if I've seen that in this game, but good comeback to avoid elimination there. Wow. If I can queue up with bots, I'm going to figure that out today, says Brave Bear.
Nice shot.
I do go for the maximum backspin every time, Owen, and that's how, I mean... I start, like, I hit the button way out in front of me, and then stop my swing well behind it, and that's how you get the maximum backspin. Leo's yelling driver. I don't know the driver strategy. Like, I am a lot more familiar with the bounce it up there with the iron strategy. I mean, it's not perfect, but it works pretty well for me. Oh, Leo's going driver. Let's see. There's Leo's shot. He's right in front of me. I actually have a great angle at it. Oh, it just stopped. It looked like it was on the right line. Let's see if I can make my more standard iron shot here. That actually looks pretty good. Hang on. That's going to be good. All right. We'll make the chip with the iron there. I've been streaming and watching streams for so long. No one's gotten 50 plus viewers for a Nintendo game. Really? You know, I feel like this game... And other than my content for it, but I feel like it was picking up. Like, Sensei seemed to take some time off of it and then come back, and then he had another, like, channel surge a couple months ago, so it is fun to see this game take back off again. Those videos are really big, like a couple of them on TikTok did really well. But it is so weird how, like, YouTube and TikTok and different things are so different in terms of the algorithm. That's like another secondary interest of mine is, like, I have been doing social media stuff for long enough that not that I know what works, but, like, I have kind of figured it out in the past, and then I try to, you know, transfer it to new things here and there. Oh, we got Bray Bear and a Shambo in the chat on the other platform here. All right, we got the whole crew in all these chats. Char is here. Is that the Dylan from the last video? The number 3 ranked Dylan? I think it is. I think I recognize those numbers. Ooh, what do we have here? Tough little back pin. With wind. I mean, it's not too bad. Jay got triple bogey. So he went double bogey, eagle, triple bogey. That just talks about... You know, this game is difficult. Like, it's tough to get the shots right. But that means Jake definitely has a lot of potential in this game. Because, like, to make an eagle on that type of hole 9 is extremely difficult. And it means that he's definitely capable of making that type of shot, but it's a difficult game. That's where I'll leave it. Dylan the villain, everybody run, says Rick. All right, can we make this one? It's not going to be easy. We'll give it a shot. I feel like I typically miss this right, if anything. Let's hit this with, like, that much power. Whoa, that's a little much. But that's the right idea. Okay, that looks pretty good. Ooh, take a soft bounce. That's not going to. It's going to lip. Just a little too far.
Nice on.
Let's do a 3-ball flight soon. Like, I wish you could, you know, mess with the game mode a little more. Like, playing like an actual shotgun type of thing in this game would be a lot of fun. Or, like, if you could add up the best score of the round to try to get, like, the best collective score possible. You'd have to do it, like, externally, though. Dylan's number 4, actually. Oh, man, who passed you? I saw that you were number 3 last night. Because in the Discord, it has, like, your username as the, like the thing on the leaderboard. I was like, who is that? And then I looked up the name, and I was like, oh, Dylan, of course. Love the stuff, bro. I'm playing online while watching right now. Well, welcome in. This may be my final game before we're actually about to throw up a code and let it be a free-for-all. It's not a part of the ranked league. It's not like sanctioned or anything like that. I'm just going to put out a lobby code, and we're going to type it in, and whoever joins gets to play 9 holes. So if you're interested in that, that'll be what I'm doing after this game. Anybody is welcome to try to hop in. I can't promise that everybody can make it. It seems like there's a good amount of people who want to play here, so it'll be first come, first serve. I don't think it's possible for me to play favorites or anything like that with that setup. Okay, let's... This is a makeable hole 6, and I need to be careful because I don't think I'm super far. I'm an eagle ahead, I think. I actually kind of lost track when I'm chatting and streaming on here. I kind of lose track of the leaderboard sometimes, which helps because then I'm just hitting one shot at a time, and the competition is kind of just a secondary thing of it. But probably should pay a little more attention. Make sure I'm playing this right. We got 148 in with some tailwind. Let's hit like that much power. That looks pretty good. That should take a good looking bounce just short. It's not going to come all the way back. Ooh, it's actually going to end up quite far down the hill. That'll be a tougher little putt, a little overpowered. But it's not bad. 18 feet. Okay. Just got to hit this roughly to there. A little over a dot of power. And that should sink nicely for the birdie. All right. The ranked weighting is extra silly this season. There's no way in Tartarus that I'm the 4th best player. I mean, it's the math. That's the way it is. I mean, you've won a lot of games. That's for sure. Against very good players. That's just the way it goes. If you win the game, you get the rank. Is there anybody better than me? There are plenty of people better than me. In fact, there are several people better than me who are in my chat right now. There's a nice chip from Hawk. Very nice. To save that birdie. I did not realize you're the Next Week News guy. LOL. Loving the golf content. It is a very weird mix of things that I do on here. But, I kind of just do what I enjoy, and I think it comes off as, fun to watch that way. I like my comedy content, my weird comedy on that channel, and I really like this game, and those are kind of my 2 things. So I like that I can do both, and it's not like a weird enough mix that it's like it like puts you off. Ooh, okay, we'll take the win there. Good game to Hawk and Leo. Our 3rd game in a row where we had 3 people. Did we have anybody else from the Discord? Maybe Dadzilla. I recognize the name. I'm not sure if that's actually him, though. It's tough to tell sometimes. But I know that Leo and Hawk are in the Discord, and that was our 3rd in a row, where the finals were all Discord people. DeChambeau says play one more globe. Oh, are you still in a ranked game or something? I was gonna hop into. Was that 4 games? I think it was. I did promise that I'd play 4 games and then do the lobby thing. Is like everybody in ranked? Are we gonna have anybody in there? Oh, was Riley in that game with us? If you were, a good game. Got out first though. Oh. It is very interesting how like people catch me on stream here. Like I never know who I'm playing.
Yeah.
Commentary over the gameplay is my fave aspect. Thank you. Also, A26 is where it's at. That's a good rating to be. I mean, A rating is nothing to scoff at. A lot of people don't make it past the blues, the blue letters. Like, I love Next Week News. I love this content and didn't even connect the dots. You know, I feel like I look quite different on both of them. Like I have the setup for Next Week News, and here I kind of just throw the front camera on and do whatever. Sorry, Adam. I'm back playing while Adam's at work. You know, I don't have a ton of time left to stream. I'm sorry, DeChambeau. I may hop into just the game here. I'm losing my voice a little bit, and I have to, like... I'm traveling tomorrow, so I don't have a ton of time left. I got to do a whole lot of stuff today. So, this is going to be a slightly shorter... I mean, only like a half hour shorter than usual, but I think I'll hop into that random 9 that I promised now. Just for time purposes, because I got to get going. And I also got to do some other stuff for this game before I leave, so you'll see what that is, but we'll jump into the random 9 thing here. And actually, hang on, let me change. What should I change my scene to? I gotta jump into here. I'll throw on my camera, transition it. Boom, I got my stream deck, so I can do this type of thing now. I'll make a new room. I'll set it to 8 players. And in a couple of seconds, I'll throw the code up on the screen. Let's see. All right. The code is up. Time to transition the scene back to what the code is in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. There it is. If you want to join, type that in. We can have up to 8 people in here. And hopefully people join. It'd be really funny if I was just on here by myself. Everybody kind of faked me out. There's the code. I can kind of see how many people are in the lobby in the background. Can I? Is it full? Oh, it is. It doesn't update in the background. All right, we got Bray Bear, we got Zen, we got Owen, we got Beef Boss, we got Leo, we got Lemon, and we got Hawk. Wow. That filled up quick. I thought it might update in the background of the code. I just had that one, it looked like one player, just me was in it on the stream. But we'll jump into this random 9. Let's see what happens. What does the winner of this get? I feel like there should be a prize. Oh no, Nader. I'm sorry. The fact that the maximum lobby size on here is kind of... the fact that the maximum lobby size is 8 is kind of lame. And there's definitely definitely more people who want to join, but apologies to those who didn't get in. Good luck to everybody who did get in. Ooh, my voice is fading. Hopefully I can make it through this. We'll see you later, Harry. Thanks for coming in. Ooh. Interesting setup here on the first. 0 wind, hole 5.
Nice shot.
Good luck, everybody. Let's see how we all do. Okay, this is doable, but not easy. Let's just hit 2 good shots out there. It's so funny. It's I don't know what to commentate when it's everybody when like everybody here is also in the game and also watching me. Let's see. Let's aim this. I could just give away strats on here. Like there's nothing huge on the line here. Everyone can just do what I do and that wouldn't be much of an issue.
Nice shot.
All right. Hopefully that sneaks by. It will. It'll roll back. Oh, and lip out. Okay, just a touch. Too aggressive. Didn't hit it far enough on the back of the green. Aimed it a little too far left. Ooh, there's a real close call. It'll zip all the way back down. That's the tough part of this pin, is that that type of thing happens. Rick is wishing everyone good luck in this lobby. The #1 ranked player currently. Let's see how we do.
Nice birdie.
Ari Bomberi was ready to play some ranked to find out that everybody had left to play in my lobby. Everybody's on stream here. In an unranked casual game. We've got about 20 minutes for me to figure out what the winner gets. Bray Bear says he's dialed. And indeed he is. A birdie on the first. From Bray Bear. From Hawk. From Leo. From Lemon and from Zen. Beef Boss will take his even par. Owen will be 1 over. We'll have hole 13. We've got a tough looking stretch in the middle and at the very end. 8 and 21 are on the seed. 18 can be a difficult one. And we finish with hole 17. Of course we finish with hole 17. Why wouldn't we finish with hole 17? Let's try to hit a good shot here. On this hole 13. That's going to be too far right, but that'll be a fine birdie. We got 2 burgers. We got the Beef Boss and also Owen as the burger. 16.9 feet for the birdie. Solid aspect ratio as well, that's 16.9. We'll send that up there. We'll sink the birdie. Are we going to see any aces? Going to be real difficult through this 22-mile-an-hour crosswind. We'll see. Nice looking putt from Lemon that'll fall. Bray Bear's going to sink the birdie. Birdies through the first 2 holes. Leo says that the prize should be 100 ELO because I'm an admin. Imagine if I just went rogue like that right away. I was so locked into the vid I didn't realize it was live. This is happening as you're watching. Beef Boss in the water? Come on, Beef. That says Joe Gardner. Maybe I shouldn't put full names on here. Despite just reading what's being said. Okay, so Hawk will make the par. A couple people ended up past the green, which, I mean, that's an easy one to overpower. Bray on PB pace. Let's get Bray Bear a PB here on stream. When's the next World Cup match? You and Mike been cooking. I'm hoping it'll be... Well, it's going to be when the bracket is set, so a couple other teams have to finish up their bracket or their pool play. But it's supposed to be done by the end of this week, if not very shortly after. So we'll be... I mean, I'll be gone this week anyway. This is my last stream for the week. So just one stream this week. We'll be back at it next week. And hopefully next week, the World Cup will be back as well. Let's try to hit 2 good shots here to put this close. Not the easiest birdie with this pin, but if you put it on a good line, you can usually end up okay. Let's see, we'll use the 3. We'll aim it to about there. That looks pretty good. Bounce it up there with like that much power. Let's try it out.
Nice shot.
Alright, that looks decent. If it carries to the fairway, it will. Okay, perfect. That should roll back to the left. Hang on, we're going to make it. We're going to make it for the eagle. Alright. That's a lucky one for sure, but it was aimed well. Barely made it to the fairway. And once it hits the fairway, it takes that nice big bounce. We'll sink it. I am playing golf on stream. Hello, Ashton. We're seeing Beef Boss go for the spoon. Oh, it's going to hit the fringe. And that'll... Oh, that's going to launch. That's a tough break. Zen says Bray never seen that shot in his life. I'm sure he has. Bray Bear is in the game with us, for those in the other chat asking. Nice chip, thank you. Bray Bear responds, yes I have, bro. Bro, yes I have. I turned on my hacks live on stream just for Leo. This pin position's tough. I've gotten a little better at it recently. And sometimes, I mean, it's not the worst, or not the hardest to aim. It bounces in a pretty predictable way. However, the area around it, if you don't catch the right spot, is very chaotic. And the putt is not easy either if you miss it. So making it is doable if you hit like the perfect spot. It tends to react the same way every time, but when it doesn't, it's difficult. It's a tough pin spot. Ooh, and we've got, okay. We've got a front pin, 2-mile-an-hour winds on this hole 18.
Nice shot.
What's my favorite hole? Ooh. I get asked this question a decent amount, and then I end up going through all of them and saying whether I like them or why I like them, why I don't. My favorite in general, though, I mean, hole 7's growing on me. I do like hole 7. I have no problem with it. Some people don't like it. I do. I kind of like hole 18. It really depends, because every hole can be mean. Every one of them has their reason not to like it.
Nice shot.
But there are some that I just do. You know, hole 3 might be up there for me. I like hole 3. It's a good one. Ooh, just a near miss. Needed to be a little
Nice approach.
more aimed to the right. Just a near miss. There's gonna be a real close call. Who had that nice approach there? It hasn't popped up yet. Someone put it real close. Leo, I think. That was Leo. Very nice. Super close to the albatross. Chucky T says, hole 17 is my goat. Oh no, Bray cursed Zen into the water? I didn't know Bray Bear had that kind of power. I gotta be careful. Oh no, Bray Bear sold? What happened? Do people go in the water here? Or end up short? If you hit the rough, it typically ends up short. Not clipping the rough is one of the tougher things on this pin because it's easy to put it a long way by, but if you clip the rough, you end up way short. Oh no, water bear. That's not what we need. Let's see if Zen can sink this nice long putt. Ooh, the slope just pushes it a little too far left. What's my rank? Online, my rank is... I think I'm back at Infinite 4, right? That's where I ended. Hole 7 as a favorite is Sinister Work. Actually, part of the reason I say that is because a lot of people don't like it. And I feel like I typically handle it pretty well and I make a good amount of eagles on it. So it's a hole where I tend to be able to pull ahead sometimes. Like, it's not easy, but I think as far as the more difficult holes go, I've got it down a little bit more. So I'm going to say hole 7 for that reason is my favorite. A lot of people are disagreeing, saying they don't like 7. Not to be completely contrarian, but that's part of the reason. Ooh, do we go for... this is a tough... tough decision. Let's go for the 5. The 7 just may not make it, and that's not fun when that happens.
Nice
Oh, that's
shot.
short. Oh, the 5 may not make it. Hopefully that hits the fringe. I think it will. That's going to zip all the way back down. That's going to be trouble. This is maybe my least favorite pin in the game for those who are curious about that type of thing. I tend to do this all the time. Now it's... Ooh, a dunk. We saw a dunk from Owen. Very nice. What a fun way to make that shot. Let's see if I can chip this up there. Got to put it like pin high. That looks like it's going to be... Oh, you're kidding.
Nice approach.
Not short, but just right? This pin. I go from seeing... I was saying that hole 7 is one that I really like because I kind of have some of those situations down and a lot of people don't like it. And then, of course, I get hit with the one that people seem to know a little bit better than me. And the one that I just have a lot of trouble with on that hole 8. We've got Leo and Lemon back tied with me in first place at 6 under through 5. The full 7-iron strat is genuinely a myth. It works with very, very light winds. And the only time I like that pin is when you had that type of setup. All right. Got a couple holes left to try to pull back ahead. Or see if somebody can steal the game from me on my own stream. You're going to have a tough-looking hole 21 here. Goob says, I don't even play Wii Golf, but I think I've watched every video over the past 3 months. Well, thank you. I'm glad that they're entertaining outside of just people who play the game. That's good to hear. Okay, gotta be careful with this. This one's gonna fly. This one's really gonna fly. Let's see if we can handle it right. Ooh, that looks decent, actually. It's not quite gonna be a make. It's gonna zip back down. Oh, and we'll end up on the fringe. I feel like that was doomed to the fringe from the get-go. That's just a tough spot to be. We'll use the putter. We will indeed putt this one. A little over a dot of power. Alright, we'll sink it. No problem there.
Nice birdie.
We'll see if everyone can handle this tougher... Oh, Leo put it real close. Wow. Lemon has made the birdie. Our co-leader, Lemon. Was that for the eagle for Leo? Wow, it was. Leo nearly takes the lead on a super difficult hole 21. Strong winds, tougher pin. There's a nice putt from Hawk that lips all the way around. Where's the other Nader? He was here. Wait a minute, where is the other Nader? Did he leave? Caleb's asking if this is on the new Switch. You can play it on the new Switch. I have the old Switch. Let's go. Made it to another stream. Good work on the round against Britain. Thank you. The World Cup pool play was fun. I think we played pretty well. MH and I had like alternating good shots, which is always a good feeling. We seemed to go off when we needed each other to. We got acing Aiden and bogey Bray over. I don't know about that, Ashton. Aiden is the reason I took a loan out for a Switch and got Switch Sports. You took a loan out for it? I guess it is expensive. It is weird. They never go down in price, do they? Nintendo things. They just always tend to stay the same. Leo's been... You know, a lot of people seem to like hole 21. I have been trying my best to figure it out. It's one of the tougher ones for sure. I've been seeing... I feel like I jinxed myself to see all the situations that I don't like in this game after picking hole 7 as my favorite because a lot of people don't like it. Do you think having the new Switch helps at all? I'm going to try to get... The two things on my list are to try to get the new Switch and a Wii. Because that's most of the questions are about the differences between all the different like iterations of this game for like Wii Sports Resort, and then also like Switch 1 versus Switch 2. So hopefully I'll have more definitive answers to all those soon. Aiden eags these. I'm going to try my best. Caleb Hammer just had an aneurysm over the Switch Sports logo. All right. Let's see. Let's aim this one to like there. send it further. We'll call it a little past pin high. Right about there. Zen has made it. Okay, nice shot to Zen. We're going to see if I can match that with some spin on that shot. It'll roll back. Oh, and lip out. Oh, once again. Oh, that was so close. That one weirdly rolled back to the left at the start. I don't exactly know where on the green I caught that caused that to have that weird little... Usually that rolls kind of straight and then veers back to the right. Like, I've had that shot a number of times, but that one, like, kind of... Ooh, lemon. Okay, lemon, a flag shot? Was that to chip in the eagle? Wow. I can't tell. It didn't pop up. I'm going to assume it was. It was. Lemon takes the lead with 2 holes to play. Zen makes the eagle to push to 6 under. This is a fun match for the end of this stream. Let's see how the final 2 holes go. Can Lemon hold the lead after that flag shot eagle on hole 3? There's 15 and 17 left. 2 of the more chaotic holes. What kind of condition do we have on 15? Weird one. Weird pin. Moderate wind.
Nice shot.
I think Lemon's liking his chances here on this hole 15. This is a tough one to eagle, but not a very tough one to birdie. When you're in a lead, that's the kind of thing you want to see. Hole 21 is better than hole 20 any day. I mean, I agree. Hole 20 has got to be the worst. Is it worse than 19, though? I don't know. Either way, not very fun. I'm in agreement with McRiver there. Okay. Gotta make this. Probably have to make this. Leo made it. Wait a minute. What a shot by Leo. You know, I took a nice early lead in this thing. I thought I could, you know, not pull away, but have a decent chance at, you know, making another shot, trying to put it away. Zen makes it too. You know, the reverse announcer's jinx. I said this was going to be a tough one to eagle, but not too bad of one to birdie. And we see 2 eagles in tough fashion. One bounced in with some spin, just straight on. I couldn't exactly see how Leo made it, because I was still in the fairway when he made it. But what a couple of shots there from Zen and Leo in this game. You know, Lemon, through no fault of his own, is now going to end up in second place here. Or wait a minute, no, tied for first, right? That was last, hole 3 was last hole. Okay. But very nice eagles. So Zen pushes to 8 under, 1 hole left, 10 under is going to be the lead. Leo and Lemon will be there. I'll be 1 shot back, seeing if I can get hole 17 to be a chaotic one that I can steal back from them. This has been a crazy game. What an end to this stream. Ooh, it looks like it's going to be lighter wind. Yeah, 4 miles an hour. Ooh, weird situation here. Lower tees might launch. We'll have to see. This might be a bad setup for the low tee people. But there's not a whole lot I can do other than just send a full driver up there. Oh, and I curved it. I had a weird backspin. I couldn't let go of the button in time. My thing jolted to the top on me. Not going to be a make. Going to be a curve for the miss.
Nice on.
Leo makes the ace anyway. That would have done it. Wow, what an absolutely wild end to this stream. Leo going off at the end. What was that? Eagle on 15. Hole in 1 on 17. 2 of the tougher holes in this game to make those types of shots on. 15 is not an easy eagle. It's one of those holes, it's in the moderate difficulty section because the green is so wonky and weird in terms of how it takes spin, how it bounces. You know, it's not too hard of a birdie, but the eagle is extremely difficult on 15. Leo makes it, as well as Zen, and then aces the hardest hole to ace in the game. Hardest par 3 to ace in the game. What a finish to that round. You know, Lemon, through no fault of his own, made a great shot, a flag shot on hole 3 for the eagle. I had taken an early lead, and I mean, I lost 1 shot on,
Finish.
I forget what hole it was, but it wouldn't have made a difference. Leo, with some crazy shots, definitively takes the lead, takes the victory. What a fun, you know, kind of random impromptu match that turned out to be. Great game, everybody. We got Bray Bear in the chat, or in the game for the first time in a while. Leo takes it. Lemon in second. I'll take third. Good games all around. Zen made a good comeback too. All right. Wow. That'll be the stream. I'm losing my voice. I'll catch you all next time. Actually, I'll catch you all next week. I'll be gone for the rest of the week. But appreciate you all being here. What a fun way to end that stream. Played a couple good global games. And, wow. What is Leo's prize? What would that be? I had an idea, didn't I? Or did I not say it? Leo gets one-time champion. I'll find a way to put like one-time champion on Leo's name. Maybe not in the server, but on my channels. Or like a has beaten Aiden in an impromptu game. I guess Lemon would also get that one. But we'll see you all later. This is where I'll end the stream. Thanks once again to everybody who was joining. It's fun to have all the ranked people, all the people from the Discord in the chat, and then everybody else as well. People who just enjoy hopping in to watch some fun golf, some fun cartoon golf on a Nintendo game. We'll catch you all next time.